Professional athletes don't deserve multi-million-dollar salaries and should keep a cap on their spending salaries. Wouldn't it be great to make millions of dollars a year to simply play a sport you love? I mean, we're all athletic in some way, right? So why not get paid millions for it? According to worldgeneration.org, salaries for well-known professional athletes are among the highest received in the United States today. For example, LeBron James, a professional basketball player, earns at least $72 million, $23 million with the Cleveland Cavaliers, which makes him the fourth highest in the NBA paid, according to Forbes.com, and $48 million in other investments such as Nike, Beats, Kia, Samsung, and Coca-Cola. Professional sports players around the nation are getting paid more than your average American makes in a lifetime. What is a salary cap? According to DaveManuel.com, the term salary cap in sports is the present limit on the amount of money that teams can spend on player salaries over the course of 1 year. However, professional sports have been around in America for many years. Now has a source of entertainment. Over the years, it expanded its organization and paid millions of dollars to athletes while important American jobs are being underpaid, such as firefighters, teachers, doctors, elected officials, and presidents of the United States, which is unethical. For instance, the average U.S. firefighter salary ranges from $40,000 to $60,000 a year, and the President of the United States salary ranges from $400,000 per year, according to worldgeneration.org. These professions carry more responsibility and have greater risks to our society, but salaries are nowhere near close to athletes. The problem is athletes are simply overpaid. Professional sports and their athletes bring in a huge lump sum of money, but I believe they're getting paid outrageous salaries. There are three major sports that have salary caps. There are National Hockey League, National Football League, and our National Basketball Association. Many Americans are brainwashed to believe in thinking that these professional teams, if we invest in them, that we'll be better than one another. Professional sports and athletes have young children believing and imitating what they do and wear and say is going to make them popular or make millions or be successful. For example, according to Investopedia.com, an American family can spend over $1,000 at just one sporting event. Which brings me to my second problem with sports entertainment and athletes' demands. Depends on all of our economic climates, according to Investopedia.com. According to Not Just the Game, professional sports has a huge impact on our U.S. economy. Gwen Brewer at economicmodeling.com says that sports industry brings in a total of $14.3 billion in each earning a year. Also, the industry contributes to 456,000 jobs with an average salary of 39,000 jobs per year. It leads to occupation growth. But according to economicmodeling.com, professional athletes themselves make roughly 26.93 hours hourly pay, and from every sport jobs, another 1.3 is created for Americans through supply chain effects. Let's take a look at the chart. According to the economicmodeling.com, the main thing in society such as education, services, private, and healthcare, social assistance benefits from these sports. However, from just a game, it imitates that taking yourself or a child to an expensive ball game, you're doing your country much good. But according to sportsnetwork.com, that $87 million and $2.4 billion that's supposed to help build business, break school levi, and change the lives of many Americans for good or bad really doesn't contribute. It's more to this salary cap in professional sports and how it affects our economics and economy. Professional sports is corrupted with athletes that abuse their power to win, eventually cost our economy at some point. According to ethicsharvard.edu, the economic of corruption in sports is fixing matches, bribing officials, using performance-enhancing substances, or various strategies for gaming outcomes. These sports attract billions of dollars. such as like 1.2 billion active sports persons worldwide. So this corruption mentioned previously caused tremendous economic burdens, which brings me to question, why do we put so much money into these professional athletes if we're not gaining from it like they say we do? As for employment, professional sports and athletes mentioned previously help contribute to our economy, but according to the U.S. Department of Labor statistics today, employment rate has rose 4.9%. According to the U.S. Department of Labor statistics, unemployment rate increased by 0.2% in June 2016. The number of unemployed persons in the United States today increased by 3,470,000 to 7.8 million. Here in June alone, employment increased in performing and spectator sports plus 14,000 after edging down in May, but employment in other major industries such as teaching, construction, manufacturing, wholesale trade, transportation, and warehouse, firefighters, government showed little to no change in June 2000 according to U.S. Department of Labor. That is not a good look to me as an American citizen, telling me professional sports jobs increases and players are allowed to make millions of dollars than they deserve, while jobs that are major to our country is declining or not increasing. American jobs are declining in employment and is leading to poverty and homelessness. According to President Barack Obama, he addressed these problems in his speech at his union earlier this month. He states, America is the wealthiest nation on earth, and it is wrong for anyone who works a full time to live in poverty. But 8.9 million working Americans can't keep their families out of poverty, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. In conclusion, professional athletes should be paid so much if the average American can't afford to feed their families. Throughout my speech, I have given a lot of data regarding professional sports paying athletes too much, creating jobs but still not profiting off the average American who's making less and leading them to be unemployed into poverty. I hope after this speech you adopt to my opinions and help before things spiral out of control, because the amount of money professional athletes is rising as we speak. So what are you going to do about this information given today to help your financial and psychological well-being?